Warlords who once ruled Somalia with violence and intimidation have agreed to hand in their weapons. They've even agreed to join a new national unity army created by the interim government. The announcement came as several people died in a gun battle near the presidential palace in the capital, Mogadishu. Meanwhile, a leading aid agency says this week's US-led raids on suspected al-Qaeda supporters killed 70 nomadic herdsmen in the south of the country. John Terrett reports.
On alert after the shootout, Somali government troops near the interim president's office in Mogadishu, where 6 people died in a gun battle between government forces and unknown gunmen. It came as inside the president's compound, warlords who used to run Somalia were agreeing to lay down their weapons and join an army of national unity. The agreement and the bloodshed in such close proximity serving as a reminder that winning the peace in Somalia will be a tough job. Nonetheless, the interim interior minister has been telling Al Jazeera's Frost Over the World programme that the Somali people are on the government side.
We are a parliamentary constitutional government led by all-inclusive sub-clan institution. Although its main mandate, the 5-year mandate, is reconciliation, the people see us, we have liberated, and the people of Somalia, they associate with wanting to be with their leaders, selected sub-clan parliament and cabinet, and the elected president Abdullah Yusuf Ahmed.
This week's US-led air attacks against suspected al-Qaeda members in Somalia have been blamed for killing 70 herdsmen. The charity Oxfam says the nomads were mistakenly targeted as they sat round campfires in the south of the country.
Well, we are receiving very serious reports from very credible Somali local organisations with whom we've worked for years, who are telling us that 70 nomadic herdsmen have been killed by air raids over the last few days. Obviously, they are not in a position on the ground to say exactly who dropped these bombs, but what has happened is that innocent civilians have been caught up in the conflict just as they were going about their daily lives.
The interim government took back control of the city of Jalib on Friday after ousting the Islamic courts with the help of the Ethiopians. Jalib was the scene of the last major firefight between courts fighters and the government side. Here they're fighting a different battle now to feed the people and help them rebuild their shattered lives. John Terrett, Al Jazeera.
Now, a correspondent in Mogadishu, Mohammed Addo, says although it would be a significant move if the warlords do disarm, there are doubts that they'll actually keep their word.
Well, that's what they're saying, and what they're saying is that they are tired of guns and war. This is according to Mohammed Kanyere Afrah, a former Mogadishu warlord who is one of the people who's agreed to disarm after meeting the president. But many here are doubtful about the sincerity of the warlords, given the fact that they have been the cause of much of the anarchy and the problems witnessed in Somalia in the past 16 years. They have been throwing up their hands and saying that they were not party to most of the peace processes for this country. And people now don't see any reason for them to agree to what the warlords are saying or accept what the warlords are saying. But many others say that the warlords are weak and they have been weakened by the Islamic courts and they might disarm after all.
Mohammed Addo reporting there.